Love doesn't always grow with time. Sometimes it arrives like a sudden spark, reshaping everything in the blink of an eye. Tonight, we explore 2 of 15 remarkable celebrity love stories that remind us love at first sight isn't just a fantasy. From radiant red carpet appearances to unexpected crossings of fate, these connections have captured public attention and stirred imaginations worldwide. Prepare for an emotional journey that reveals how genuine affection can emerge in an instant, often at the most surprising moments. But before we continue, take a moment to look closely. Can you recognize which Hollywood figure appears in this image? Someone who once felt an instant connection yet didn't appear in today's selection? If a memorable pairing comes to mind that you think deserves attention, feel free to share it below. Leave a 1 if this story resonated with you, or a 0 if your perspective is different. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay connected with our explorations of romance, famous lives, and fascinating stories. Your thoughts and reflections matter to us. Now, let's return to these remarkable journeys of the heart and experience them together. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend first met in 2006 while working on John's music video Stereo. Chrissy appeared as his on-screen partner, while John was already well established as a Grammy-winning R&B artist. At that point, Chrissy was still in the early stages of her modeling career, gradually finding her place in the fashion industry. From their first interaction, there was a clear sense of ease between them. What began as professional collaboration quickly turned into genuine interest, and after the shoot ended, they remained in contact. Through ongoing conversations and shared moments, their connection deepened naturally, laying the groundwork for a relationship built on understanding, friendship, and lasting affection. Soon after that first encounter, John invited Chrissy to travel with him on tour, giving them space to spend real time together beyond brief meetings. Being on the road allowed them to share everyday moments, learn each other's rhythms, and build familiarity in an unforced way. Chrissy later reflected that those early days felt comfortable and sincere, yet the closeness between them deepened faster than either had anticipated. Their growing bond unfolded without pressure, shaped by shared experiences rather than expectations. Gradually, their connection became woven into their daily lives, forming a partnership that strengthened naturally as time went on. Those around them soon noticed how naturally Chrissy fit into John's life, bringing lightness and humor that complemented his calm, reflective nature. She became more than a companion, offering steady encouragement and helping him find balance between creative work, family ties, and personal growth. Their connection strengthened with time and grew increasingly evident. By 2011, as their partnership reached a new level of depth, John chose to mark the moment in a meaningful way. While on a vacation in the Maldives, he asked Chrissy to share her future with him, presenting a sparkling cushion-cut diamond ring that reflected his affection and commitment. Two years later, on the 14th of September 2013, John and Chrissy made their commitment official during an elegant celebration at Lake Como in Italy. With close relatives and well-known friends gathered in an intimate yet breathtaking setting, they exchanged vows in an atmosphere filled with emotion and meaning. One of the most memorable moments came when John performed All of Me, a song written for Chrissy that later became one of the most iconic pieces of his career. The performance served as a deeply personal expression of devotion rather than a show, capturing the spirit of their bond. As time went on, building a family became an essential part of their shared path, alongside their continued professional growth. Their partnership has come to represent more than romance alone. It reflects patience, mutual understanding, and a lasting commitment shaped through life's evolving seasons. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend welcomed their first daughter, Luna, in April 2016, and later celebrated the arrival of their son, Miles, in May 2018. Those early chapters of parenthood were marked by warmth and shared happiness as they built a home centered on care and connection. In 2020, however, their family experienced a deeply painful loss when their third child, Jack, was lost due to complications before birth. With remarkable openness, Chrissy chose to share this experience publicly, encouraging broader understanding around grief, women's health, and pregnancy loss. Her honesty resonated widely, offering comfort to many who had faced similar moments and helping important conversations emerge. Through that difficult period, Chrissy and John remained united, supporting one another with patience and compassion. In time, their family story continued to unfold. In January 2023, they welcomed their daughter Esty, and later that same year, their son Ren joined the family through surrogacy, bringing a sense of renewal after a journey shaped by both hardship and deep gratitude. Even after facing profound challenges, both John and Chrissy continued to grow professionally while nurturing their expanding family. In 2018, John Legend achieved the rare distinction of EGOT status, earning recognition across television, music, film, and theater, an accomplishment that reflected both artistic range and long-term dedication. At the same time, Chrissy Teigen broadened her presence beyond modeling, finding success as a best-selling author with her Cravings cookbook series and becoming a familiar face on television. Audiences connected with her sense of humor, openness, and down-to-earth perspective, appreciating her authenticity as much as her public achievements. Together, John and Chrissy have come to be admired not only as influential figures in entertainment, but as partners who continue to build their lives around love, resilience, and a strong sense of family. A chance meeting on set in 1997 quietly set the stage for the love story of Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. While working together on I Know What You Did Last Summer, Sarah was already widely recognized for her role as Buffy Summers, and Freddie was rising quickly as one of Hollywood's promising young actors. During filming, they formed an easy friendship, with no immediate shift toward romance. That connection carried on for years until 2000, when an unexpected change of plans led them to share a dinner together. What began as a simple, unplanned evening became a turning point, opening the door to a relationship that would reshape both of their lives. They later reflected that evening as the point when everything came into focus, realizing they wanted to build a future side by side. Soon after, in April 2001, Freddie asked Sarah to share her life with him, marking the moment with a meaningful ring. Their plans moved forward naturally, and on the 1st of September 2002, they exchanged vows during a private ceremony in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, with a close friend presiding. At the time, both were in their mid-20s, and some questioned whether two young actors could manage the demands of public life and marriage. Yet, as the years passed, their commitment only deepened through family. They welcomed their daughter, Charlotte Grace, in September 2009, followed by their son, Rocky James, in September 2012. Parenthood became a defining chapter, with both choosing to step back at times to prioritize home, stability, and raising their children together. Sarah has often offered gentle glimpses into everyday life, sharing moments like preparing school lunches or managing the morning routine, while Freddie speaks with pride about the fulfillment he finds in being an actively involved parent. Alongside family life, both continued to explore their creative paths. Sarah remained connected to acting through voice roles and appearances in projects such as Ringer, 2011, and Wolfpack, 2023. Freddie, meanwhile, leaned further into voice performance, notably portraying Kanan Jarrus in Star Wars Rebels from 2014 to 2018, and later revealed another creative side by releasing his cookbook, Back to the Kitchen, in 2016. Through these evolving careers, they have consistently emphasized that their greatest strength comes from working as a team, supporting one another, and building a partnership rooted in trust, balance, and shared purpose. On a summer evening in 2006, Matthew McConaughey was spending time with friends at a club in Los Angeles when his attention was drawn to Camila Alves. Having recently arrived from Brazil to explore opportunities in modeling and television, Camila stood out immediately. Matthew later described the moment as striking, recalling that something about her presence held his focus. Camila, meanwhile, has shared that she didn't instantly recognize him as a well-known actor, but their conversation that night felt unexpectedly meaningful. Just a few days later, they went on their first proper date, and by the end of that weekend, Matthew realized with rare clarity that she was someone he wanted in his future. From that point on, their connection developed organically, intertwining his flourishing film career with her own growing path in the fashion world. For several years, Matthew and Camila chose to keep their relationship largely out of public view, prioritizing trust and connection away from constant attention. Their lives took on new meaning as their family expanded with the arrivals of Levi in 2008, Vida in 2010, and Livingston in 2012. Becoming parents strengthened their bond, and Matthew has often spoken about Camila as the steady presence at the heart of their home. Together, they've emphasized the importance of instilling strong values and a sense of balance in their children, regardless of public recognition. On Christmas Day in 2011, Matthew marked a meaningful turning point by proposing with a ring created especially for her, opening a new chapter in their shared journey. 6 months later, on the 9th of June 2012, they exchanged vows in a quiet Catholic ceremony held at their home in Austin. Surrounded by family and close friends, the celebration unfolded over a relaxed weekend, with guests staying nearby and sharing moments that reflected the couple's warm, down-to-earth spirit. As their family life continued to grow, their professional paths also reached new heights. In 2014, Matthew received the Academy Award for Best Actor for Dallas Buyers Club, openly acknowledging Camila as a guiding presence in his journey. At the same time, Camila forged her own entrepreneurial direction, co-founding the organic food brand Yummy Spoonfuls and appearing as a television host. Together, they have continued to pursue personal ambitions while consistently placing family, balance, and shared values at the heart of everything they do. In July 2008, a simple dinner gathering in Los Angeles quietly shifted the course of Emily Blunt's life when a mutual friend introduced her to John Krasinski. At the time, John was widely recognized for his role as Jim Halpert on The Office, and had openly admired Emily's work, particularly her standout performance in The Devil Wears Prada, 2006. From their first exchange, he felt an immediate sense of connection, even as he tried to remain calm and collected. Emily later reflected that she also felt an unspoken spark from the very start, and before long, that initial sense of familiarity naturally grew into a meaningful romance. Within a short time, Emily and John found themselves deeply connected, sharing life between the United States and the United Kingdom. As her film commitments continued to grow, they chose to keep their relationship largely out of public view, valuing quiet moments over attention. In August 2009, John took a meaningful step by proposing with a ring designed especially for her, an experience Emily later described as emotional and deeply sincere. Less than a year later, on the 10th of July 2010, they exchanged vows at George Clooney's villa on Lake Como, Italy. Surrounded by close family and trusted friends, the ceremony reflected their desire for warmth and intimacy, even as their public profiles continued to rise. Family life soon expanded with the arrival of their daughters, Hazel in February 2014 and Violet in June 2016. Both Emily and John have spoken thoughtfully about the experience of raising children while managing demanding professional lives. Emily often emphasizes the value of staying grounded and present, while John has described parenthood as the most meaningful role he has ever embraced. Their connection also grew creatively in 2018 with A Quiet Place, a project directed by John and starring Emily, which resonated strongly with audiences and critics alike, achieving remarkable success. Its follow-up, A Quiet Place Part 2, 2021, continued that momentum despite global challenges, highlighting the strength of their shared vision. Together, they frequently acknowledge how supporting one another has encouraged deeper creativity, growth, and balance in both their personal and professional journeys. Terry Crews, a former professional football player who later became a well-known figure in film and television, has shared a lasting partnership with Rebecca King Crews, a singer, producer, and former beauty title holder. The two first crossed paths in the mid-1980 seconds while attending Western Michigan University. At that stage, Terry was focused on building his future in athletics, while Rebecca was already establishing herself in music and pageantry, having earned the title of Miss Gary, Indiana. She went on to explore opportunities in both music and acting, drawing attention for her creativity and presence. Their bond grew naturally, and in 1990, they chose to marry well before Terry's rise to prominence in sports and later in the entertainment world. As Rebecca continued to follow her creative ambitions in music and acting, Terry began building his professional football career, competing in the NFL with teams such as the Los Angeles Rams and the San Diego Chargers. Through these shifting seasons, their family life remained a steady foundation. Together, they raised 5 children, with Rebecca skillfully balancing her own goals while fostering a supportive and nurturing home. Their relationship reflects a partnership shaped by patience and cooperation, one that has endured changing careers, shared responsibilities, and the everyday realities of family life, while honoring both personal growth and unity along the way. The early chapter of Terry and Rebecca Crews's life together was shaped by financial challenges and career uncertainty, especially as Terry transitioned from professional sports into acting. Throughout that period, Rebecca remained a steady presence, offering encouragement and belief as they navigated change. Together, they focused on raising their 5 children and building a home rooted in care and stability. Their family later came into the public eye through the reality series, The Family Cruise, 2010-2011, which offered viewers a glimpse into their daily lives and highlighted the values of support, resilience, and closeness that formed the foundation of their household. As their public profile grew, so did the pressures that came with it, and Terry has spoken openly about personal challenges that tested their relationship and sense of self. In his 2014 memoir, Manhood, he reflected on a period of inner struggle and emphasized how Rebecca's steady encouragement, emotional resilience, and faith played a vital role in his healing and personal growth. During that time, Rebecca continued to follow her own creative path, releasing music under the name Regina Madre and sharing thoughtful reflections on marriage, belief, and perseverance. Together, they became known for their willingness to speak honestly about long-term partnership, offering a meaningful reminder that enduring love is not defined by flawlessness, but by commitment, accountability, and the choice to keep moving forward together. After more than 30 years together, Terry and Rebecca's partnership has endured changing seasons, public attention, and personal trials while remaining firmly intact. From evolving careers to the responsibilities of guiding a growing family, they have moved through uncertainty without letting it erode their connection. Rather than allowing external pressures to create distance, those experiences deepened their sense of unity. Their journey reflects an understanding that lasting partnership is sustained not by emotion alone, but by patience, empathy, and a consistent willingness to support one another through every phase of life. In interviews, Terry and Rebecca have often emphasized open communication, counseling, and mutual respect as the foundations of their long marriage. For them, a lasting partnership has never been built on emotion alone, but on patience, understanding, and the willingness to truly listen. By speaking honestly about their journey, they became relatable figures for many couples facing their own challenges, showing that respect and teamwork matter deeply. Like many long relationships, they experienced a difficult period when distance and pressure tested their bond, leading to a temporary separation around 2013. However, rather than ending their story, that moment became a turning point. Through reflection, effort, and shared commitment, they found their way back to one another, choosing to rebuild rather than walk away. Today, they continue to move forward with mutual respect, strengthened partnership, and a shared dedication to family, demonstrating that growth is often born from hardship. And that brings us to the end of our journey through 15 well-known couples whose stories suggest that love at first sight can be something truly extraordinary. Do you believe a single moment can spark a lasting connection, or do you feel that real love only grows with time and shared experience? We'd love to know what you think, so feel free to share your perspective in the comments. Leave a 1 if today's stories moved or inspired you, or a 0 if you see things differently. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay connected with more captivating stories from the world of celebrities and beyond. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.